Russell.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Globally, it is estimated by the World Health Organization that 800,000 people die every year due to suicide. And globally, 1 in 10 or 1/10 are men, 3/4 are male in the UK. And I do question, why is it that men suffer the most with suicide? And I think often it's down to the challenges in society and the fact that we as a male species do not ask for help. During my maiden speech, I spoke about the concept of HOPE being an acronym, that it stands for HOPE, help one person every day. And I think sometimes that one person has to be ourselves. But it's so hard to ask for help when it's seen as a weakness. And I would like to say to anyone who's out there right now who's suffering, to know that it's not a weakness, it's a strength to ask for help and ask for that support. When I look at the social media narrative, when I look at the divisive, often debate around masculinity and around men, I find that I draw back to my belief that we cannot heal divisions by being divisive. We cannot tackle hatred by being hateful. And we cannot show our strength only by belittling those who show weakness. And I think when we look at the debate that we have in this chamber today, it should not be limited to the time we have here. It should be a societal debate around how do we actually tackle these big challenges in society. How do we look at tackling the stigma, not just through medical support and support through NHS, but through the narrative that we provide both as politicians and as members of the public. We need to listen to each other. And sometimes when I look at the world, especially through the lens of social media and the web and the media, I feel like we're in a world full of those shouting. And it makes me ask, who are those who are listening? And so I ask today, let us all listen to what people are saying. Let's not consider men to be the enemy. We are all part of the important fabric of society. We have all got differences. And to anyone who's struggling right now, who's thinking the worst thoughts in their minds, remember that you're unique. You're on this planet of 1 of 7 billion, and you are the only version of you. And that you need to continue your story. You need to be here for one more day. Just give it another few minutes, another hour, another day. Just give yourself a bit more time to find out why you're really here. Because the power of that story, the power of overcoming that, will make a difference to others, and it will make a difference to those around you, and by God, it will make a difference to your family and friends. Because if they do not have you here tomorrow, if they do not have the stories and the joys of the difficult times as well as the joyful times, then we all lack because of that. So I ask all of us, please, ask for help if you need it, and ask others if they need help. Remember, it's okay to not be okay, as my honourable friends have said. But it's also okay to ask others if they're okay. It's okay to say to them, you know, are you really okay? Ask them more than once, because that second time, that third time, might be the chance for them to open up in a way that they never have before. So I am so pleased to my honourable friend from Mansfield for organising this debate today, because without it, we may not have these voices. And today, we might change someone's life. And if off the back of today, we stop just one person from committing suicide, even if it's over the next 100 years, that will have made this debate worthwhile. Thank you.
David Linden.